Yo everyone, it's Clement. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be dealing with Europe in no move, trying to get the right country and also region guess like the bigger countries. But first of all, I wanted to thank all of you for the recent subscriber milestone that we've achieved, like reached 850 subscribers. So that is pretty cool. And if you're not subscribed yet, feel free to do so. That's like the best thing to support me, I guess, that you can do. And yeah. Let's get into it. I also wanted to mention that I do have a couple larger videos like being in the process right now, but yeah, I wasn't really available this weekend to work on them, so it's gonna be for next weekend. But yeah, let's get started with Europe. What is... Hello? All right. So here, I think most people are gonna get this like landscapes-wise. I don't really think you consider anything else with the complete lack of trees, vegetation whatsoever. But in case, these yellow borders are pretty unique to Iceland as well. Also the long dashed lines, kind of like Norway. And yeah, the car met like completely blurred car. I guess like the only other place that could be considered is Faroes, but yeah, the borders are slightly different, and I feel like the landscape is just too expensive as well. Like actually have quite a bit of snow. You don't really have that, I think, in the coverage in the Faroes. By region guessing wise, I'm not too sure. Trying to see if it's red car. I don't really think so. So I think we'll just go southeast with this mountain angle probably. Can we see the road on the other side? I'm not actually really sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll just try here. Yeah, okay. Was right next to it. This is just Serbia. I have the antenna actually. So, and we have the Czechoslovak bollard. Probably in Slovakia then, I was thinking, with the Gen 3. And yeah, I think the houses look a bit more Slovakian, like almost Hungarian in a way, with the red tiles, and I don't know. Doesn't really remind me of Czechia, but it is possible. Can we see something? Yes, don't really think so. I think this just looks like somewhere in Western Slovakia. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it was basically Hungary. Yeah, that does make sense. Have a more Mediterranean looking around here. I was thinking Spain at first. It looks like we maybe have eucalyptus trees, and yeah, it's just like very dry. Yeah, I guess the only things that can be considered here really are Spain and like Sicily, Sardinia, but yeah, I would say I like Spain more. I think it looks like, I guess it looks like Andalusia probably. The eucalyptus trees, like I'll probably go here, but it is also a bit weird. But yeah, I think this is what I like the most. Let's see. Oh, it was actually Extremaduras there. Yeah, I think that's just a very dry Extremadura, not the easiest one, but it does make sense. Immediately I thought Germany. Actually, is it? Yeah, looks like it. I thought Berlin as well, but the signs are blue, which is not particularly Berlin sign. Like these signs. Let's think. I mean, realistically, I don't really know what this is actually. It looks very, it looks like very average for Germany, so maybe it's just a good sign to go middle. I don't know. Like this house, it either looks eastern, like near Czechia, or it looks southwest to me. I don't know. And the rest, like there's no red brick. So yeah, I think I just try middle Germany. Let's see. Yeah, it was Munich actually. Yeah, it makes sense. Just be Serbia here. I'm just trying to think about where. We do have no car, Gen 3, and these ballots all makes sense for Serbia. And yeah, I guess I just go here because I'm not too sure here and I don't want to bother trying to line up, but it is slightly hilly. So yeah, let's just try here. Yeah, it was even a bit south of Belgrade. Alright, I had to fix the internet, but we are back for the second game. Here we have short antenna, and I mean we do have Russian-Ukraine pole. So short antenna in Ukraine is mostly between Odessa and Kiev. So I just assume we'll be on one of these Moldova border kind of roads, which makes sense with the hills and stuff. So yeah, let's just guess here. A bit more south, that's fine. And okay, we are in Russia. Good luck. Alright. Blurred antenna. Yeah, these are the kind of rounds where I sent Chechnya on whatever this is, and the other way around as well. I mean, this just looks like something that would be Mount Elbrus or something, so I don't know. I guess I'll just try here. Let's see. Yeah, great guess. Okay. Where's Mount? Yeah, Mount Elbrus is here, so I guess we're closer than what Chechnya would be. Metal roofs and everything. It does look very Polish. A-frame pole as well. Yeah, not really much to say about the region guess here, I think. I'll probably just go just go southeast maybe? I don't know. Okay, that works. Ooh. Is it just yeah, I mean we have rifts, so it's gonna be Albania or Monty, but interesting that we have A-type guardrail. Usually Monty will use B-type, yet we don't really have double blue license plates, which you often tend to have in Albania, so I think I'd probably lean Monty, but let's see. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Looks like Russia. Yeah, and it looks like Megalong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think when you have 9 times 2, so 18 or more ridges, should be Megalong, which 90% of the time is going to be Chelia. Like, it exists in a couple other places, but yeah, I guess this is good for Chelia. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it was all the way. Alright, that's a pretty nice seed, 23k. Europe having kind of a yeah, obviously a bit more difficult scoring than a world map because it's based on a smaller area. So it's 24 copy. I think the balance look Croatian, but I'm not really completely convinced. Like, does it really look like Croatia? To me it looks more like Poland or something, but I mean, borders are not Polish, I guess. And I mean, yeah, I guess I can just try Croatia and we'll see. Where would it be? Like on this road somewhere, I suppose? Maybe here? Yeah, let's see. Okay, nice. Yeah, I guess it's just some random forests around here, but yeah, just knowing the bollards is of course gonna help. The fact that the Croatian bollard is a little bit shorter on the top than the Hungarian one, for example, that's kind of a good clue. It's pretty useful. Okay. Yeah, this is Greece. We do have black car, which is most commonly found in Greece, especially because Most of the Gen 4 in Greece actually uses black card nowadays. You can have it in Italy. I would say that's the second most common. In Bosnia, of course, as well. Sometimes in Spain. And I mean, lots of other countries as well, but I'm mostly saying this for Mediterranean Europe. I don't think I've really seen it in France that much. At least not on rounds like this that are Mediterranean looking, and not in Portugal. Not in Turkey as well, but Turkey isn't on this map. But it is important, I think, to include Turkey here because in Mediterranean rounds it can be difficult, but I'm saying this in general case. Like this is of course a very gettable round because you have huge wooden poles like this that's very specific to Turkey. I mean to Greece, sorry. Interesting that we have a concrete pole now. I've heard some stuff about concrete poles in Greece. I've heard that you commonly have them around Athens, but yeah, also double white lines, very good for Greece in general. But yeah, I think I'll just go Athens then. Not too sure about where, but let's see. Ooh, okay, interesting pull then, I guess. But yeah, I guess trusting one random pull isn't the best thing. It does make sense with the cypress trees, you know. They're more common in the west side of Greece, like towards Corfu. You get a ton around Corfu, kind of the same way you have a ton around Dubrovnik and like coastal Monte. But yeah, Kefalonia and stuff, you also have it quite a bit. I think I would probably go Ireland here, Gen 2, rock walls. We do have rounded fence gate, which is very Irish thing to do. And I guess probably go western, like near Galway or something. Yeah, that's a great guess. 25. Okay, I mean, have good information here. I don't really think it says the city at all. And there's not really much we can use here. It's blue car 25. I mean, that's not really found everywhere. It's found max north, but I don't think anyone's going max north here. I think Oslo has it and like surrounding areas, I guess. Don't really know about more north, but let's see. Yeah, it was just Hønefoss. Not really sure, maybe it did say that. I don't know. Okay, immediately Gen 2, narrow road. Gotta think about Italy. Like, that's just... some person used to say, yeah, this is an Italy meta. Like, Gen 2 roads. When you don't know the country, it's just Italy. Yeah, Shoutout Pingus, man. I mean, yeah, I'm quite happy to go Italy. I'm just trying to think about the region guess here. But, yeah, I thought maybe more south. Let's see. Pingus. I mean, I think I go Spain here. We have vineyards, fruit tree plantations. It looks pretty dry, and the red soil made me think about the central area, like around here. But let's see. Yeah, a bit more east. Makes sense with the hills here, and it was a bit more like vegetated, I suppose. 22. Is it Denmark? Yes, it is. Yeah, I don't really know if we have anything at all here we can use. Denmark is not really the best country to region guess, even for me. It's pretty difficult. Depends. Like if it's open and you can actually see the landscape, maybe it's doable, but not really on these kind of rounds. Yeah, this could be anything. Alright, sure. Okay, we have the yellow and red bollard. I was thinking maybe Croatia. Yeah, definitely looks like that region. Could it be Bosnia? That's a big question. I actually think could be. I don't really know about the Sharons. I don't really know Sharons for Bosnia, but I mean, either way, I'm not gonna be too far here, I think. So let's just guess. Yeah, okay. It is just Croatia. That's fine. Okay, we have a Romania around, I think, here. Yeah, the painted trees and poles and stuff. Is it vineyards? Nah, I don't think so. But we have the flag antenna. The flag antenna is kind of regional in Romania, but to be honest, I haven't really learned it. Yeah, I think I just go near Cluj, maybe. We do have some colder looking trees here, I think. So I guess I like Cluj. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit more west, but that's a decent guess. But yeah, you do have a lot of flag antenna near Timișoara. And I think you also have some north, but I mean, it kind of exists everywhere in the country. It's more about kind of knowing where it's more common to have it, but yeah. Okay, again, we can use the black Karajan formatter here. We also have wind poles, of course, so it is going to be Greece. Now, here, for example, we don't have any cypress trees, like the trees I mentioned before. Kind of have some fruit trees here. Looks like some oranges. And could it be Crete ever? I think it could be Crete, yeah. Don't really know how to rule it out here. Yeah, Crete is kind of more dry than the mainland, and it tends to have more flat roofs, like mostly flat roofs, kind of like we have here. And you have a lot of dry hills full of olive tree plantation. So maybe we try it here, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is just mainland. Let's see. I could see these being like olive tree plantation, but let's see. Yeah, okay, nice. It was Crete. Alright, next round. Have a France. And it looks kind of random, but we have a lot of stone architecture. And yeah, do we have any dark roofs? Not really, it's just regular tiles. I think I probably go middle. I mean, what can you realistically do here? I think near, yeah, Middle East you can have this kind of architecture, but you can also, like around Poitiers and stuff, so yeah, middle is not too unreasonable, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it was Middle East, like Dijon. That makes sense. I think this is probably Albania. Like these mountain ridges, the rifts, the Gentry. Let's just try it. Yeah, it was a bit more east, okay. And we have the antenna here. And we have Greek. Okay. Greek poles, of course. Now, why is this Gen 3, man? What? I don't understand. But yeah, I mean, we don't have too much here to go off of. I think it looks kind of like central region could be north as well. Let's see. Yeah, it's Thessaloniki. I mean, even more east. That's kind of difficult. Okay. 21 copyright. We do have kind of UK Irish looking houses with 21 copyright. I like to think Kenai is the most common kind of thing. Could also just be Wales. I think Scotland. Can Scotland have a bit of 21? I think it can, but I don't really think it looks like Scotland. I think this is just NI probably. Could be Ireland as well, but only like here, so on Dublin, but I don't really think it's there, so let's just try. Okay, it was Scotland, yeah. Not too easy off around there, I think. Alright, 19k, not really the best seed, but it does happen. Here we have the Switzerland round with the slow cam. I was about to say small cam. And yeah, usually going for language is kind of the best thing in Switzerland. Can't really tell here exactly. But yeah, let's just guess kind of. I thought it looked a bit more west, like in the Jura region. Let's see. Yeah, it was the Jura. Okay, these like long ridges that aren't exactly as tall as the Alps, but still quite a bit taller than like the central Northern Valley. Yeah, this is kind of typical UK pole, so we're not gonna be in France, like the thing sticking out. But region guessing wise, I think I just go. Yeah, looks pretty southern for sure. Could see East Coast even. I'll just try here. Nah, it's just Middle West. That's fair. Have black car here actually in 23 copyright. Should be France. I'm not really sure where you have black car in 23. Okay, we do have a wooden frame house. That's interesting. Not the most common thing in France. And we do have quite a bit of black roofs. I think with all of this in mind, probably looks like Normandy the most. Like around here maybe, let's see. Okay, it was Normandy, a bit more north, but that makes sense, yeah. Probably have a lot of France around here. Have a big river. It's pretty flat. And yeah, I mean, it looks like southern France, I think. Like, most people can probably tell. Have some cypress looking trees, and even the houses, like, they kind of feel a bit more southern, I think. Also looks a little bit dry in like the vineyards. So I think probably go near Toulouse somewhere, like around here. Let's see. Yeah, it's even more towards Bordeaux. That makes sense. Have of course lots of vineyards there. Have Polish pole. It's Gen 3, and not too much to say here again. I'll probably go southeast, I think, like Middle East kind of thing. Let's see. Yeah, it was Katowice even. I guess that makes sense, yeah, with the very like blocky houses whatsoever. Blue card 25. We do have a double round concrete pole, which is common in Slovakia and Czechia most probably. I think this is actually Czechia more so. Blue card 25, spring coverage. Yeah, not too sure. I think maybe the houses look a bit Slovakian, so we can try near Brno. Yeah, it's just kind of a bit more west, but that's fine. Okay. It says Marseille X, but yeah, I don't know if I would have got exactly there, because it does look very open, which is not too common near Marseille, but maybe we are. Yeah, it's pretty open. Maybe we are like near, more like towards X. It does say Marseille X here, Aix-Marseille Provence, so yeah. We also have a canal we can line up, but I'm a bit lazy. Let's see. Ooh, it's actually all the way up here. What's this river? It's Vaucluse. That's Durance, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why it's so open. Okay, we have a Turkey round and we're in Europe, so realistically we can only be here, but it is interesting to note that we have the truck coverage. It's good to know that you also have truck coverage in European Turkey. It does happen quite a bit, so yeah. We have a France round. Wasn't exactly sure, but makes sense. I think it just looks alpine, probably. Like, yeah, I mean, interesting kind of bald mountains there. It could be. I guess it could be something else then, maybe. Yeah, it is a bit weird. Maybe it's just like here. I think I like the Alps the most. I feel like the houses should be around, but let's see. Yeah, oh, it's actually. Oh my god, okay. I almost been there. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't recognize it, but I guess it's because we are already quite high up in altitude here and the mountains don't really look as impressive, but Grenoble, like near there, you have the mountains are really huge. So you are way down in the valley, and the mountains are just very big around. You have yellow pole paint here. I think this is just the northeastern pole marking. You have metal roofs everywhere, and it looks a bit flat, so probably going towards Moldova here, maybe around here. Ooh, it's actually all the way down. Yeah, God, makes sense. Yeah, you can have yellow paint down there as well. Should just be Belgium here. We have this is very good meta, the concrete paved road, only seen in Belgium. Pretty much, if you are in that part of Europe, like you can also have it in Spain and I guess in some Eastern European countries sometimes. But Germany can also have them, I suppose. But yeah, you're not gonna have Gen 2 in Germany. And they are also quite rare in Germany. 24 white car, we have the short dashes, and yeah, I mean, I guess it does look a bit north, maybe. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, it was very north. Makes sense. Okay, we have maybe, do we have Poland here? Have like A-frame poles and stuff. And no, I think it's Lithuania probably. So I think it's square poles. And also this kind of wiring is very Baltic looking. Baltic or Russian. But yeah, going Liv here definitely. I'm just not really sure where this courage is, like the spring courage, but let's go around Kaunas maybe. Yeah, it was Alitus. Shoutout Alitus, man. It is Greece definitely with the big wooden poles. Spring courage as well. Not too sure where this is found. I don't know. Is this coast or is it like valley or something? I thought it was coast, but let's see. I'll probably try around here. I feel like the houses look a bit more northern as well. Let's see. Yeah, it was just like a valley. Okay. I think this is Portugal probably. I think we have eucalyptus trees or like pine trees behind. Even just the architecture looks very Portuguese, like the white washed houses and the red tiles. I like for Portugal, and it's a dry coastal vibe, I would say. The pines and stuff. I like somewhere like Nazaré or maybe up towards Aveiro. Yeah, let's just try here. Yeah, it was just Aveiro. Why am I not guessing there? I think this is the last seed, by the way. Like, this pole top is unique to Ireland. We don't have any rocks, so I think we won't go Galway at least, but otherwise I don't know. Yeah, it was more Limerick. Have reddish pavement, blue 25. Blue 25 is very common in Spain, so not too useful, I think here. We do have, I don't know if these are olive trees or no. I thought it looked maybe a bit more northern, like near here, but let's see. Yeah, it was very north eventually, was Catalonia. Pretty difficult round there, I think. Okay, Obenrovai means we're near this city probably. And like it says love trop. Yeah, could have been findable probably, but I won't really bother for this one. I think. Let's just see. Yeah, it's here. Okay. And yeah, we're just gonna be in Austria. I wonder if this could be a bit further east or I don't know. Actually, the mountains are quite impressive, and architecture-wise, I think it looks kind of like Bavaria more so. Yeah, So I think I'll try around here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it was basically Bavaria there. Good shout. Should just be Germany, and I mean, it's the same. Like, we don't really have anything on this round. The bollards don't look particularly western, so maybe can kind of get away with making a middle hedge. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That's how it goes on a lot of Germany rounds, unfortunately for me. Like, guessing middle is, when you are in the forest like that, is almost always worth it. I don't know how to get Catalonia. If anyone has an idea, feel free to tell me. But I know short dashes are kind of common in Catalonia actually, so maybe could be useful. But I mean, it's kind of in most provinces in Spain, so. But yeah, we have quite a bit of short, like, pine trees, coastal pine trees kind of thing. Yeah. Otherwise, I think I will end it here and hope you enjoyed the session and learned a bit. By the way, I started doing coaching sessions, so feel free to contact me from the description. I linked my Discord and my mail address, so if that's interesting to you, feel free to feel free to ask me directly. And yeah, I will see you soon for some more content, and thanks for watching as usual.